Hi and welcome to my playhouse, and today we are installing some new stuff here at my playhouse. So over here I have this plastic thing here that keeps dropping everywhere. I've been picking it up all over the garden multiple times. Yeah, it's really good at I should call it Houdini. I am gonna install this door that is placed here, and the very sharp observer will notice that it doesn't have a frame at the moment, because I managed to get the frame off of there, and it turned out that it was just me being stupid. Sort of. It does have a metal thingy up here that I needed to release, and I thought that it was more complicated than it was, so yeah, I was waiting to figure that out in my head. But I managed, and therefore the frame is now over here. The returning usual viewer of my channel will recognize this window home edition that we installed a few weeks ago, and today we are installing a back door into it, or right next to it. So I'm taking this one off, which has served me for many years, and it's broken. Actually, I do believe it's the last broken window in the house. Well, ish. This one is also, but the glass is intact in this one, so, or is it? I think it is. But yeah, I was about to do the work, and I thought, I promised to do a video, so yeah, I started to taking off the trim in here. I couldn't get the door off before I removed this piece of trim, and up here I have had some visitors over the years. Apparently this has been a very nice place to be a wasp. So yeah, don't know how they got in there, but probably they're yeah, nice place for it. So some of these nails I'm gonna have to cut. This one seems to be hanging on to the door frame. Some on this one and that one. Some over here looks like they might be further in. Not entirely sure if they are on the frame, or if they are on this piece of wood here. But yeah, I could measure. I think I'm gonna try that. Measure how long they're in compared to how long this is, or how deep that is. This thickness here. So this thickness here should be the amount that I'm very carefully taking this down. I don't want to break. There's a lot of this that is really crumbly. Yeah, it's not great. So, but a new door here would indeed benefit the house. Can I take this thing off? Yeah, that's gonna go there. We might glue that on again. So now the trimming is out of the way, so I should be able to put a crowbar under it, and it should pop right out. And so it did. Still a little bit of wood in this, it's heavy. And the glass, of course. It's going to the recycling center for sure, but yeah. Okay, a big fat screw here. Do wonder how deep that is. Would be nice if I could take the frame of the door out without having to. Yeah, this one definitely goes into the woodwork. Awesome. Get that out. Okay, we have had a little bit of a camera failure on my part because the SD card was full, and as this is a new camera, I didn't realize what it did when the card was full. So I did a couple of shots without you guys. So I'm gonna reenact what I did. This piece of wood here didn't put up much of resistance, so that is out. And now this thing is really loose, so I think I will be able to take that off quite easily. And luckily it doesn't seem like it's attached to the outside cement boards out there. But before I do that, I'm gonna clean this stuff up so that I don't have to work in a too much of a bloody mess here. So yeah, vacuum. Well, I better vacuum all of this out as well, otherwise I'll have it all over me. Never know what could be in those old wasps and stuff. Yeah. Okay, that cleaned out rather nice. So continuing, see if we can get that out of there. That piece is connected to the outside board, but this piece is not. But that piece is connected to that piece, so so I need to disconnect those two. Okay, I managed to remove all the screws and nails here, so this one is loose. It's not great for sure, but it's loose. A bit of cleanup is going to be needed here. We need to make sure that this isn't connected either. I think that one is, and probably some of the other ones are as well. So yeah, and I need to take this one off because that's also, it's connected over there and here, and yeah, and well, this piece and that piece is connected together for sure. There's a nail in there somewhere. Dang it. But, well, I'm not gonna run into trouble with the height. There's plenty of space to work with there. Bottom though, not as much. Okay, I managed to persuade it down from there with the crowbar. The frame here, the nails are in too far. I can't get them out with the Ryobi tool. It's not long enough, so yeah, it's gonna be another crowbar job. There's always more danger of damaging something with a big ugly crowbar. Let's hope for the best. A bit more of the puzzle. So, how does the frame fit? If at all. I must admit, it's the first time I've taken a frame and just put it in. That one took the window over here, you can't see what I'm pointing at, but the window took me 3 hours to make room for it. And this just slided right in. Maybe my luck is changing. Okay, I'm working on putting the frame in straight and yeah, making it look good is a big word because all the rest of it is so I'm working on making it look decent. But yeah, I'm almost there. I'm gonna take it out and I'm gonna foam all the places where it's very difficult to get to afterwards, which I also did last time. But yeah, I'm gonna foam this in, and it's not completely straight, so I have to put the level on here and make sure that it is straight. I can make it straight. I have checked. I have a digital leveler here that will tell me if it's straight. The big downsides with these is that it's way too precise. You spend a lot of time getting it 100% precise now that you have a digital readout, and then I can just clamp it in place with this. But to place it right, I'm gonna foam the bottom of it, and before I foam anything, I'm gonna take this plastic thing off where it might become a problem, because last time that became a problem and difficult to take the plastic off again the right places. Some places like here and there it's no problem to get it off afterwards, but yeah, let's see out here, like here, if this is behind this trim here, it's very difficult to get this plastic off. Okay, so we are ready to give it some foam. I have some stuff here that needs to get some foam as well, including some rather bad woodwork over here that I'm just gonna foam the heck out of. So let's see if we can do this. When I put this expanding foam here, I plan to use a bottle for each, and then I just throw the leftover out, because I know for myself that I'm gonna try and save it next time, and I'm gonna spend an hour trying to do that, and it's not gonna work out very well. So yeah. That's a crack in that piece of wood. There. Oh, I forgot to take the tape off. Need to do that quickly. And I just told you about it, that I would do it. And then I forgot about it already. Look there. There we are. So let's get this in. see. It needs to be kind of in the. It is. It's perfect there. Then I have to make sure that it's straight. I'm gonna put the level on it. I might move the thingy up there, but yeah, we're almost there. Okay, I have been foaming along, and these gaps was a lot larger than the gaps at the window, because at the window I didn't use very much. Here I've already used not the one bottle that I thought I was going to be using, but 2 bottles. So I didn't calculate that right. So, but it's in, and it's probably not going to go anywhere. I am going to screw it in. There is a very nice piece of wood right in here, and also on the other side, so I can screw it in with a couple of screws. But I'm going to let the foam stiffen up, and then I'm gonna screw it. So yeah, I'll have to wait a little bit for that. This foam has come out really well, meaning that the door is really well fastened in the bottom. At the top though, it's not so good, because see the distance here, these bloody bottles needs to be held upside down. Other bottles are available that so I couldn't really get in there very well, so I need to come back with that, try and see if I can get a bottle that is orientated the other way. Plus it could do a bit more over here. Let's see, let's give it half an hour and see where we're at. Okay, I'm not sure the door is completely ready for having screws in yet, but the window is. There we are, another one in. Yeah, they will never be seen. Okay, the door is in, and I can assure you this is a heavy door, and I can assure you it was not my intention that there were no handles on the outside here. So that's going to be a problem. I don't know how I did that. Or, yeah. Let's see if it closes or if I'm screwed. Okay. Okay, I might be screwed. Okay. It works. The foam had pushed this out a little bit, so I added a few more screws and tightened up the ones that I put in there a little bit more to push this in. And when it, what do you call it? When it cures, it should be good. But I'm gonna close the door to give it that a little bit more of pressure. It still goes a bit tight, but yeah, it's gonna look good. Okay, so it's getting a bit late. I am kind of okay with the door. I haven't taken the stickers off inside, but on the outside I just removed the stickers, just so that I could show you what it looks like. So yeah, it's there is still work to be done, but definitely an improvement. And when I fix this window, it's not gonna look bad. And I think this boarding thing could need a bit of a paint job. That would do wonders for it. So this video is for everybody who gave the last video a like. So if you like this video, wonder what you're gonna get. Wanna find out? Try the like button. Thank you very much for watching my videos. Do subscribe to my channel so you can see me again, and have a really nice day. Bye bye.